Hey folks, thanks for tuning into my YouTube channel. Just received a package today in the mail from overseas. Well, not really overseas. Well, I guess kind of overseas. It's from Hawaii, and I'm all the way on the East Coast, but this thing came pretty quick. And just going to do a live unboxing video. I tried this once before, and I completely butchered it, but that was when I was using a cell phone. I've since picked up a webcam and still kind of familiar. It's my first time really ever using a webcam, to be honest. But I'm going to show off these books. Nothing too fancy, but just things that were on my list that I was able to get at a good price. So this was packaged pretty well, considering that it came from far deep in the Pacific. And so one of the books that's in here is a book I remember getting as a young kid for Christmas. I got the entire series. These guys really package this well. Pardon while I do this. Of course, okay, these at least aren't too bad. So the first one here, I'll start with the one that I was getting into a little bit of a story. When I was a kid, I ended up getting a Christmas gift from some older cousins, which was the entire Death of Superman run. And I had never read it because I was, 12, 13 years old. And at the time, I knew that the death of Superman was a big deal. Superman dying, it was unheard of, for me at least as a young kid. So I ended up getting a trade paperback later on and reading the story that way. And I still have the original run, bagged and boarded. I've changed them maybe once or twice over the years, but they're, unread and in perfect condition. So I wanted this for my collection. The Death of Superman, 1993. So yeah, I'm happy to have this. It's also A World Without Superman, the legend continues. Funeral for a friend, and then he was quickly resurrected not long thereafter. So for folks who grew up in the 90s, you of course remember this. So the second book here is a book I've always wanted. I kind of got into this a little bit later in the game, but I've always been a fan of the Predator, all the way since the days of Schwarzenegger. The movie, it's one of those things where from flipping channels, I instantly stop. But this is the first appearance of the Predator in comic books, Dark Horse Comics 1989. And so I'm been looking for this. I wanted it at a 9.8, but sometimes you can't always get 9.8. This got this for a pretty good deal for 9.6 white pages. So happy to have this in my collection. It goes well with the Aliens vs. Predator 1990 version, which I have in a 9.4. Got this a little while ago. Hopefully I'll get an upgrade at some point down the line, at least a 9.6 to go with the current 9.6 that I just got of the first Predator. Now I also have the first the Predator and the first Aliens appearance in comics, and now the first Predator 9.6 white pages. So that's it. Just a quick unboxing video, nothing fancy. I appreciate you taking the time to tune in, and I look, please like, subscribe. Feel free to comment how you feel about Aliens vs. Predator. Did you fancy one over the other? I always was a Predator guy. Aliens were cool, but just something about the almost Craven-like stalking methods of Predator that have always appealed to me. So again, thanks for tuning in. Feel free to comment, like, subscribe, and catch you down the line in the next video. Thanks.